Welcome to day 3 of how to diet with the disease. So what I wanted to go out this morning right before we weighed in is my weight's going to change dramatically because when I eat normally, I eat whatever I want, but my workout keeps me around under 210 and 208. But when I start losing weight, I lose about the first 10 to 15 pounds like that. That's something I've learned from dieting, competing. So you'll notice today I'll probably be almost anywhere from 6 to 7 pounds lighter than I was 2 days ago. It's not unhealthy, don't worry. Like sometimes you're going to lose weight super fast and sometimes it's going to be super slow. So let's see what I'm at. So I'll step on the scale. Sorry about the cut, but holding the phone one way doesn't always work. Now, the second scale has me weighing in at 211.8. So as you can see, I've lost a significant amount of weight already, from 212 to 207 on one scale, and from 216 to 211. So 5 pounds on one scale and 6 pounds on another. In case somebody was wondering about all my supplements, so those whole detoxing things you hear, all those green supplements, I take those, just not buying the bottle for $500. You can literally get everything you see here, most of it for a 30-day supply, for anywhere around $75 to $95. Where if you buy those bottles online, they'll charge you $80, $70, sometimes $100 per prescription or whatever. Not prescription, but you have to subscribe. And these are all the things I take to go to the gym. I put a scoop, a scoop, and a scoop. Oh, and this for a scoop. But when I run out of most of this stuff, I don't resupply it. I usually just resupply this, and there's one more bottle, my favorite. This stuff, when you go for 160 miles on a bike, lifesaver. Apparently you just like to drop it. Alright, so I have to get ready for the gym, and I will get back to you on later with what we're eating and what we're talking about today. So one big thing we have to talk about is, I use the word diet a lot, I guess, but don't look at the way you're eating as a diet, because you won't, like I said yesterday, you won't be able to maintain it. And it's just like, you hear all these people like, oh, these fitness programs work, and you see all these things on TV, and the reason all the people on TV, they don't show people that are already super skinny and then they get 6-packs or something, is because that's not going to sell a product. You see guys and girls that are like 300, 250, and they're a lot of fat, and they lose 100 pounds. I'm just like, for some of you, yes, this will be the case, but if you're already skinny and trying to diet, it's just going to really be changing the way you eat. So if you're used to eating burgers, fries, or meals already prepackaged, you're going to be satiated differently than somebody that's eating vegetables, fruits, meats, and a lot of protein in their diet, where it's less calories, but you can eat more of it and get the same benefits. So let's say you have 10 eggs, that's an excessive amount of eggs, don't do that. Let's say you have 10 eggs, it's going to be a lot different than if you have one burger, because one burger might fill you up, or 2 burgers might fill you up, where 10 eggs might be what you need to fill you up. And it's just like, you're like, why do I have to eat 10 eggs? I can just eat 2 burgers. It's just like, yes, but you've taken effect what's in your burger, the fats, what you put on it. So all I'm really teaching is know what you're putting into your body. Eventually you'll have to stop counting your calories altogether. The reason you do it to start is so you can see what you're eating. So let's say you used to eat 4,000 calories. Now you can say, oh, I'm hungry because I'm only eating 2,500 calories. So my body wants 4,000 calories. But once your body gets used to the 2,500 calories, you'll stop being hungry. And it's just like, that's one thing about quote unquote dieting that sucks at first, is you seem to always be hungry or always want those snacks. And that's because you're used to having them. Like, I'm a huge bowl of cereal guy, snack guy, and that's why I'll still leave a little bit of my calorie intake left over so I know how many snacks I can have. But really what I try to do is avoid snacks altogether. That way I don't get dependent on them. I was just like, really, you shouldn't eat to satisfy your happiness. You should eat to satisfy your body. And that means what's good for your body, what's not good for your body. And I'm like, a lot of people say, like, don't have chocolate or don't have dairy or don't have gluten. It's like, yeah, if those things affect your body and those things are taking away from you, you feel sluggish or you get the shits or whatever, stop taking them. But I'm like, if they don't bother you, then take them. I was just like, there's so many diets out there, do this, do that. Sure, try it out. If it works for you, then keep doing it. If it doesn't work for you, don't panic. Try something else. And it's just like, I think people try one diet once and they're like, oh, it doesn't work. Or try a diet twice and it's like, it doesn't work. Sometimes it takes 3 to 4 times just to get something down. I was just like, hell, I didn't understand lifting until I was like 22. And I'm like, I had been lifting since I've been 16. It's like, if I had known I known at 22, or even now at 16, I'd be a lot better than I am. I was just like, even with my disease, I'm still learning. I'm still learning what way to squat. It's just like, what way to lift, or what would be better for this technique, or how can I get stronger in this position. It's just like, you always should be learning. And it's just like, I think once we stop learning, that's when we kind of get complacent. It's just like, once you get complacent with your body, it's when you start getting depressed the way you look. You don't want to see yourself in the mirror. You don't think people look at you and judge you. And it's just like, you have to be willing to throw that out the window and be willing to get better. And it's just like, I'm never satisfied with my body. I want bigger legs, or I want a stronger bench, or whatever. And it's just like, when I lose something because I get sick, I realize, okay, if I keep healthy eating and I keep lifting, then I'll do better. And it's just like, that's why I wanted this daily vlog, to show you, like, you're going to see at one point, I'm like, eventually I'll get back to 181 and I'll compete. And then maybe I'll get to 175, or maybe I'll go back to 200. But you'll see that there's going to be times where I get sick and you're like, wow, this guy's diet's on point, he still gets sick. And like, that's the main point. It's like, you can literally diet and do anything you want, but it's just like, once your disease, once your body doesn't want something or wants to do something, it's going to do it. It's like, it sucks to say, but it's just like, your body's in control. You just have to let your mind know that you're going to keep trying, even if you have to restart from the beginning. And it's just like, that's why we're starting here. This is the beginning. This is day 2. We're going to start, and by the end of the year, you're going to see your ups and your downs, and you're going to be like, well, my disease might have kicked my ass this month, or this day and this week, but I won the long-term battle. And at the end, we're all going to die. So it's not like you're winning that battle. But if you can have, let's say you have 50 good years left, if you can have 26 good years, that's 24 bad ones, but it still ends on a positive note. But if you just give up, it's going to be a lot harder to keep pushing forward. So I'll show you what I'm having for dinner, and I'll post again to Instagram. Today is 6 eggs with sausage, and I'll probably add broccoli to it. And I'll end up eating that for dinner today and dinner tomorrow. And it's just like, if I get hungry for lunch, I'll probably have like 4 servings of asparagus or Brussels sprouts or whatever vegetable I choose. And it's just like, vegetables are one thing that when I eat them, regardless of how much I eat, I still get super hungry after. But it's a good snack, because not only do you not feel terrible after eating it, is, let's say you get hungry within another hour or 2 hours, you can always have more of that stuff. And besides gas, if you get gas from broccoli and Brussels sprouts or cauliflower, there's not really any major consequences with that. And it's just like, that's why as I start doing this, you'll notice my snacks are weirdly healthy, more because I can eat that stuff and not feel super like, damn, I f***ed this up. So I'll see you at dinner to show you what I'm making, and I'll post a little bit of my workout. Don't forget to check out my Instagram. I'll be posting exactly what I eat on there, like the calorie count and all that. So day 2, almost done. See you soon.